What's up, guys? I hope you are doing well. As you know, all the labs and the classes are changed to be online. So from now until the end of the semester, all the labs will be like an online format. So a few days ago, I and Gary went to the Billy Woods area to take some pictures, samples for you to describe and do the lab exercise. So the Billy Woods is located to the south and southeast of the baseball stadium here in Oxford, Mississippi. The field work was done by me and Gary, and as I told you, we took some pictures, collected about 4 samples, 3 samples from the outcrop and 1 sample from the modern stream for you to describe and do some other stuff. So this is a picture of the outcrop. So this stake is about 5 meters tall, and the thickness of the outcrop is approximately between 13 and 14 feet. So you were supposed to determine how many units in this outcrop, but because it's difficult to determine that from the image, so we will tell you about how many units or bits in this outcrop. So this outcrop can be divided into 3 units: the lower units, the middle units, and the upper units. So we collected 3 samples, one sample from the lower part, 1 sample from the middle part, and 1 sample from the upper part. So this image shows the lower and the middle part of the outcrop. By looking for this part, you should be able to define what these sedimentary structures are. And we need to find this sedimentary structure, what they can tell us about the value current or the value water flow. Also, we see here some stuff. I would say like small lenses or like fine particles within the sand deposit. So in the lab worksheet, you will see good picture of this area, and after looking at this picture, you can determine what these things are. So this is the lower unit and this is the middle unit. You should determine 2 things: what's going on in this unit, what sedimentary structure do you see, and what these fine material or fine particles are, and how they can be formed as well. So this image shows the the upper part of the outcrop. It's mostly light gray or light brown in color, but as you see, we can see some dark line or dark layers within this unit. So will you consider these as wavy bedding or plain bedding? So in the lab worksheet, you will have more picture of this bed, and you would be able to define what these things are. Just look at the red arrows. So we collected 3 samples from the outcrop, and we collected 1 sample from the modern channels. This is the modern channels. When you go to the Billy Woods, you will see like a stream that can be filled with water during the rainfall. We collected 1 sample from this stream, and we included the picture of all samples in the lab worksheet. So you will be able to describe the sample properties. As you remember, when we did the sedimentary structure lab, of course, you saw a lot of sedimentary structures that are common in celiclastic deposit. So when you describe these two images, what sedimentary structure do you see? Just think about the sedimentary structure that can be formed either by the wave or by the wind. What's see in this part and what you see in this part? Do you think what these sedimentary structures are? Do you think they are symmetrical or asymmetrical? And what do you think these sedimentary structures are formed by wind or water? So I assume all of you can determine what these sedimentary structures are. So, as I told you, 4 samples in total were collected from the Bailey Woods, 3 from the outcrop, and 1 sample from the modern sand stream. You need to describe the sorting, the average grain size, and the color. Don't care about the grain shape because it's difficult to determine the grain shape from the pictures, and of course you need a hand lens in order to describe the grain shape. Also, when we took the picture for the samples, we included a grain size card next to the sample. So each image should show the samples itself and the grain size card. So don't worry about that. Just look for the grain size card and compare it to the grain size that you see in the samples. And after that, you would be able to determine the mean grain size and the sorting as well. Of course, there's no problem with the color, but with the grain shape, don't worry about it. Just skip it because it's very, very difficult to determine the grain shape from the picture. You need, of course, hand lens. So this PowerPoint will be uploaded to the Blackboard by Monday at noon. And also the lab worksheet will be uploaded as well. And one more thing, guys, there is a field notebook guide that will be provided in the Blackboard. Please read this guide before submitting the final report the Monday after tomorrow. So you need to read this guide before writing your report. So in the lab worksheet, you have 2 sections. The first section, you will see like multiple pictures and the questions. So you need to answer this question first. After that, you need to type a report. And you have 5 or 3 deliverables that you have to submit. So please, guys, when you submit the report, just submit 1 Word document. Don't submit 2 or 3 Word documents. Try to put all the stuff in 1 Word document. And I hope you the best in the rest of the week. Thanks.